shoot. Look ain't look, it's the hours in the lab. Every mission turn crap, every setback I grab. Preparation meets the moment and we going in mad. Gonna move the whole mountain, one stone I drag. Patient with the work, every dribble, every take, every jam, every chase, every layup we make. Play like we on the top team, every move, heavy weight. If we tired, then we grind. If we hurt, we don't break. Limitless hoops, limitless hoops. Got the bounce, got the risk, got the whole cruise truth. Limitless hoops, limitless hoops. Run the fast break, clean, no excuse. Don't take life for granted, you control how you feel. You control how you rise, how you lock in and heal. We play hurt, we play raw, we don't quit, we don't kneel. Hard work after time, that's the difference, since that's real. I don't want what's given, I would earn if they had me playing time and I watch that burn. But if I get it from the grind, then my heart gon' turn into fire on the board like the net ain't earned. Limitless hoops. Limitless hoops. Limitless hoops. Never wrong, we don't lose, we can prove. Limitless hoops. Limitless hoops. Yeah, the moms, we don't quit, don't stop, it's the truth. Limitless hoops in my heartbeat. Chant that, let it thump through the bleachers. 4th grade crown, never made kings. Homie, level up, stop preaching. Pressing with zone just to flex on kids. Ass ceiling, stay low when you reach it. Said you made it too early, now you stuck there, frozen like you peaked in. Pain heals quick if your mind right. Feel it hit, then fade in the distance. I ask myself, is it 3 minutes, 3 days, or 3 weeks? But I fix it. Never once think this is the one time you quit and habits hit different. Every choice build change or wins. Better choose your future with intention. Limitless hoops with the baseline. Chant that, let it ride in the kick drum. 10 years pass and you same you. Scared of a change like a waste times. You can start now or regret late. Only 2 roads with the brave run. Strong minds beat strong bodies when the pressure hits at the A1. While you come inside, while you dribbling, shooting in the nightfall. If nobody mad at the grind you love, then maybe you ain't grinding right, dog. Most folk losing their head first, confidence empty like a light bulb. Power slips fast when you think small mindset, gotta stay big like a cyclone. Limitless hoops in the echo. Chant up when the beat gets hazy. Airball 2 free throws, cry later, coach said tears for the ones who train crazy. If you didn't study for the test, you failed. Then the breakdown never gonna save you. Work now, earn later, hit walls, then break them. Force through like you made a braver. Anybody hits in the freshman fold. Older players glide like the coach was gold. Everybody hits a wall in the process. Schools prove it before you 10 years old. Burnout fades when discipline grows. Spark comes back when the courage reloads. Confidence is the key in a live box. Heart of mine swinging like a cheat code. Limitless hoops when the drop hits. Chant loud when the sub bass wiggles. Always say yes when they ask you to play. Don't duck smoke, don't dribble in the middle. Some folks love pain, some fake. But the real one smile when the grind gets difficult. Face says no, you say yes, and that's how destiny bends. When you pivot through the interval, parents don't start times that keep kids safer. Hold them back, still chooses their fate. One player clutch, but the team still fake. No one wins games when they isolate. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl with the same pace. Just don't stop moving this law. Every inch forward, reshape space. Ho, ho, ha. Limitless hoops is a mantra. Chant wild with the crowd is static. Energy spreads, good or bad. Whole squad shifted from your habits. Some pros hate every minute train and still grind out sessions like fanatics. Suffer now, live later as a champion. That's mad, not magic. Dream for the bigger, meaner. Stack goes high like a skyscraper. There was a kid getting cooked by older players. Turned that pain into straight vapor. Mom wanted them drop down for confidence. Kids said, nah, let me stay greater. Took the hits, grew fast, leveled up. Now we the top line playmaker. Limitless hoop, send it like a war cry. Could you? Limitless hoop, put the world on notice every time you move.
Yo! Hey! John Sanders here with Limitless Soups. What's going on? I think my camera's a little off. All right. How about this? How about that? Is that better? I see you, and you see me. What's going on, everybody? Hey, we are off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's very odd for us. I was creating a yearly plan, though. Okay, so while we are forced to do this because we don't own very much, we don't have a ton of players paying a ton of money. We are looking to expand beyond that. But for this year, we're going to be out basically recruiting everyone. And how will we be recruiting everyone? We will be kicking butt in the games and taking names. And that's what everyone wants. But we can't do that with everybody. Think about it. If I gave you guys like a plan of attack and I was like, all right, fourth graders, go out there and beat everyone by 70 points. How can we do that if you can't really do that yet, right? It's going to take years of training for you to do that. And we're not quite there yet. So, although you want that, if we gave that to you, it would be finding the worst basketball players ever to play against, right? So we're not doing that for you guys. But we do have a group of kids who have been in it for a while, namely speaking, Kieran and Mello. All right? And we're going to allow them to kick butt this year. Now, with that said, after a year of kicking butt, we should be able to have enough members to create something that's a lot more rampant, where we play games every single solitary weekend throughout the entire year, minus 6 weekends. We have to take off 6 weekends. One weekend being Christmas, then New Year's is another weekend, then Easter is another weekend, then graduation weekend. All right, then there's 2 more weekends. August weekend, because sometime in August people always like to vacation or start school. And then the last weekend that we take off is, oh my God, I forgot. I don't know. But either way, I built a page for it. And you guys can see it right now. All right, so you can see what our schedule will look like, not this year, but next year. I see Mila in the comment section. What's going on? I got Mello in the comment section as well. And I see Gennaro. If you're here, check in the comment section so that we know that you're here. Now, what I was talking about is this. We're going to have 16 different teams soon, okay? By next fall. Not this fall, but next fall. Right now, we just have like a few locations, whatever. But we're going to have 16 different coaches come in and build their own team, because what I've learned is that people don't like my ideas. My ideas suck. Yeah, they're only good at making you make the NBA. Stupid ideas, right? But my idea was like, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th graders together and do all this hard stuff, right? Forget it. What people really want is a team that they can love. My friends. Cool. I'm going to do that. And we're going to have one coach for 10 to 12 players. That will be your coach. It probably won't be me, because there's only so many of me. That's why I was just doing this as is. But people want the friends. So you got the friends. Now you can have me if you're on the elite team, by the way. I'll still have 3 elite teams. I will take care of those. So if you want to be me as a coach, you got to be on the elite team. If not, cool. Be with your friends. We'll actually have monthly activities for you guys to do. But you're going to play at least 1 game a week, if not up to 3 games a week. Okay? And it's going to look like this. So we have, let me see. Let me make this better for you. So you can see the entire thing. All right. There you go. So we start off with our Labor Day schedule. And again, this won't be this year. It will be the following year. I put it for this year, but this is how it basically looks. If you see red, that's a big tournament. All right, with just our teams. We're going to have many different teams, so 1 team for your grade in each location. You guys are going to play a tournament. If we get other teams in, they're going to take the place of one of those teams. That's when you can maybe play less games in a weekend. Okay? Then we have our league games. Our league games are right there every other day. So you'll play a league game in Aurora, league game in Broomfield, then Centennial, then Denver. That will rotate every week. You'll play 1 to 3 games on those weekends. Then we'll have big tournaments once a month. Those are the Halloween Havoc. That will be a guaranteed spot for you guys. We won't have outside teams in. All right. During this time, some off weeks. Oh, it was Thanksgiving. The last one was Thanksgiving. All right. That's those are weeks off, and this is how we play the entire year. You can slow-mo this if you would like. All right. Then for the actual games for that day, for the weekend games, it looks like this. Let me see. I put it on this page. All right. We have At 8 o'clock, just a regular game between the Tigers and the Lions, okay? We're separating everybody. There's 4 high school teams, 4 middle school teams. 4 high school teams, 4 7th and 8th grade teams, 4 5th and 6th grade teams, and 4 1st through 4th grade teams. 1 in each area, okay? They'll come together and they will play. They'll each have a different team name. So the Tigers is our high school team. All right? Then we'll have our special teams, the 3 elite teams. They will play for 2-hour games. All right, so no more of these 1-hour games. We'll have 2-hour games, which is stop clock. The whole thing. We'll have halftime shows. We'll make it very, very special. So whenever you play against one of our elite teams, that's when you get to experience that. Unless these games get sold, we're looking for outside teams to come in all the time. You will find out your game schedule 2 weeks before. So 2 weeks before, you'll see the schedule online. Right here will be. If you click that, it'll show you video of the game, a little like 4-minute recap of the game with just the highlights. Right, and then if you click up here, the archives, that will show you past games, show you the game scores like that. So that's it right there. Again, it'll switch every other week to Aurora to Broomfield as it goes down. So that's our game plan, but that is not this year. This year, we're just kicking butt. So I understand why we're doing this. It does take years. In the meantime, you need to just get better. You need to constantly improve, so that you can deserve to be on this elite team, so we can give you those big games with all those like awesome things. We're going to be inviting the teams that will come before the hour. So if this is an elite team game right there, this team will be asked to stay later. These 2 teams to watch. They don't have to, but they're asked. These 2 teams will be asked to come early. So all 4 of these teams possibly will be watching this game. If it's an outside team, they're going to have to deal with a crowd of 200 people watching and cheering and going crazy with the noisemakers and stuff. That's my game plan. That's how it should look. It should be really, really cool. But this year, we're kicking butt, taking names, and all of our local teams, everyone else, you guys are just playing basketball, trying to get better in the meantime. So, anyways, let's start the show. We got believe in yourself. I think that belief is an enormous thing. Parents are always like, my kid needs confidence. My kid needs belief in themselves. Look inside yourself. If you don't have it, you won't have it. Sorry. You have to believe in yourself. And that comes from you. It doesn't come from outside forces, sadly. Outside forces can kind of inspire, but in the end, it comes from you. All right. I know some people who are highly loved by everybody and supported every way, and they don't believe in themselves. All right. All we can do is stoke the fire, but you have to. At the end, you have to believe in yourself. All right. So take that belief and go out there and do something. So, I would say whether you believe in yourself or not, doing the work helps with believing in yourself. If you go out there and actually do the work, you don't have to worry about things after a while. So that's the quote of the day. Believe in yourself. Let's take the poll question of the day. The poll question of the day is a very, very complicated one. These guys right here are the 10 best underdog stories of all time. All right. There's Ben Wallace is right there. Ben Wallace, he was an undrafted player. All right, yet he's in the Hall of Fame. Then we got Dennis Rodman. He didn't even grow. He grew while he was in college from 6'2 to 6'7. And then even though he's kind of undersized for a power forward, he just outjumped everybody and like worked so hard. He was drafted late. John Starks, wasn't even like that great. And then he was side by side competing with Michael Jordan in the finals. All right. Then you got Scottie Pippen, who played with Michael Jordan, but this guy was a D3 guy or D2, something like that. Played for like Arkansas Central of the Baptist. All right. Scottie Pippen, one of the greatest players of all time. Moses Malone came from high school. No one thought that much of him, but he came from high school. And he ended up being a 3-time MVP. Mark Eden, we talked about him before. He was a mechanic. All right. Bruce Bowen's up there. Mario Ely. Who's the best underdog of all time? Mario Ellie, Anthony Mason, Connie Hawkins from the streets. Avery Johnson is on this list as well. Udonis Haslam played for 20 years and barely got on the floor, but still played. Dan Marley, Michael Redd, Chuck Hayes, and I'm going to throw one, Jamario Moon. Who do you guys think is the most underrated? No. The best underdog of all time, the greatest underdog of all time. And that could be you. Maybe not this guy, but one of those guys can be you. If you're an underdog and maybe people don't think that you can do it, you can. But you got to, the quote of the day, believe in yourself. 2, have as much perseverance as humanly possible. So keep going, keep pushing. Anyways, next thing we got. Homework deflect a layup, half court game. You should be doing these things for 5 minutes a day so you can practice the actual things that will make you better at basketball. If all we did was skill stuff like this 7 days a week, you would become amazing. But it's hard because you guys are like, how do I win right now? I'm not seeing the benefits. This stuff takes forever, but spend forever doing it. Have you guys worked on your inverted Euro steps? Have you worked to the ladder to side step series? You should be doing these things. These things, if anything, are the only thing that matter in a whole program. The challenges are cool if they include these things, but these are the things that make you better. If you're not doing these things 5 minutes a day, you are missing out on our entire program, the point of our program. This stuff even trumps the team stuff. This stuff's more important than the challenges, than anything else. This stuff right here. If you notice that Kieran has been doing this stuff and it's been working. He continually posts this stuff, even though he's been doing it for years. He still posts it. So do this stuff, even if you don't understand it, but especially if you don't understand it. All right, take care of that. Trivia question is the same as last week. So someone did have the answer, but it was after the time. So here's your second chance for today's trivia question. I won't tell you who had the answer right, but it was somebody, but it was after the time. It was just after the time. Today's trivia question. It's a complicated one, guys. Who's my starting five? You have to list 5 players. If our mascot is a tiny magic bearded cat with claws. A tiny magic bearded cat with claws. This cat's going around with a beard. A tiny magic bearded cat with claws. Some of the hint is in how I spelled some of those words. So you have until the end of the show to answer it. If you don't answer it, I'll ask it again next week. But I swear, right when we ended the show, someone answered it correctly, word for word. And I was like, oh, that was the answer, but it's too late. So you have to answer it during the show. Good luck. I'll be right back after this commercial break. We are back. All right, so here's the question one more time. It's who's my starting 5 if our mascot is a tiny magic bearded cat with claws? You have to list all 5 players that would be on this team with this funky mascot. I would actually make this mascot. They'll be like, why is it so tiny? Why is it so magical? Why does it have a beard? Why is it a cat? Why? Well, I guess it would have claws if it were a cat. It'd be tiny, but why is it magic with a beard? Huh? So name these players. Good luck to you guys. And moving on to the next thing, some fitness stuff real quick. Let's check that out. Okay, this is health and fitness. This is off the jump ball in a summer league game. Watch the defense. Off the jump ball in a summer league game. He's picking up an inch away from the guy, not letting him cross half court, takes the ball from him, throws him to the side, gets the ball out of bounds. I mean, that's off a jump ball, and I would punch him. But I would love it if I was on his team. I would love to be that guy. If that's a guy that wants to play in the NBA, the guy who couldn't get by him, you think the coaches are like, yeah, we need that guy on our team. He got punked right off the jump ball. It was like, I can't move. You think that was like his first taste of the NBA too? He was like, oh, maybe I might do well in the NBA. Let me catch the ball real quick. Oh my God, what's going on? You want people to think that during your games. That's how you come out in a game. Whoever this guy is, I don't even know who that is. That is amazing. That's how it's done. Anyways, we have an answer. Let me see this thing. All right, we got Mello saying Magic Johnson, Tiny Archibald, Kawhi Leonard, if you want to spell that, Karl Anthony Towns, and Brooke Lopez. It's very close, but wrong. You're missing, I won't even tell you how many that you're missing, but you are very close. You are very close, but you got at least one wrong. If anyone else wants to answer, good luck with it. Which one did you miss? Which ones maybe did you miss? Oh, yeah. I know what you missed. But yes, that is the way that you answer the question, but that is not the answer. Now, the person that got it right is somewhere. Are they in the comment section? They are not in the comment section. The person that got it right last week. So it's none of you that were here. So maybe someone can answer it. Maybe someone can beat them out. Because if they show up on the show next week, they're definitely going to answer it right. Because they got it all right last week. Anyways, moving on to the next thing we got is checking out our homework. Who's been posting homework? It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light. I got Olivia's back. And she's doing the weekly improvement challenge. That is the first person to ever try my favorite challenge in the history of our program, 15 years. Now, she just chose some random things. I would like it if she chose like our actual workout things instead of like whatever she wanted to pick, but she did it. She entered the thing. You went on the site and said what you did badly for 7 straight days. You have to go in there, and then the next week you work on it for 30 minutes apiece. So, again, it should be stuff that we do during our workouts or during our practices, maybe that you do during your own at-home workouts, all the challenges and stuff like that. But you write down one thing that you were bad at per day. If there wasn't anything that you were bad at, you weren't going hard enough. And then the next week, you work on it for 4 minutes apiece, these 7 things, and that's 28 minutes, and you come to practice 30 minutes before. Or you spend that time at home for 30 minutes, and that's how you get better. On the weekly, you should be doing this kind of stuff. That should be like every week, just in the back of your mind, let alone doing the actual challenge. So great job with that, and great job to everybody else posting. I got the Mastery. He's posting the Mastery. I see you, Janir. I see you, Jethro, as well, man. Great job, guys. Keep posting. Keep that up. Let's check some behind-the-scenes stuff. All right, behind the scenes. Now, I've shown this on this show many times, but it never gets old. Steph Curry doing some ball handling drills. I mean, it's just what he do, man. Everyone talks about his shooting, but like his ball handling. His ball handling is amazing. All right, he's going hard enough to mess up, too. I like that. All right, adding the tennis ball to it. I mean, Steph is a magician in the shot department and in the ball handling department. Probably mentality-wise as well. It's a very, very important thing. Let's check the story of the day.
Sometimes we make the process more complicated than we need to. We should never make a journey of 1,000 miles while fretting about how long it will take or how hard it will be. We should make the journey by taking each day step by step and then repeating it again and again until we reach our destination.
Yo, that's right, man. It's not about the whole journey. You can't be like, it's gonna take me so long to get better and to make the NBA. It's gonna take me so. Stop it. You just take one step. You just do it today, and then you do it again. You just take one shot. You just go one at a time. All right, just like you would anything. There was a guy. Look him up. He was abandoned on the ocean because like his boat got like shot in a war, and he lived on the ocean with no food. He had food at first, but it ran out after 50 days. Then the dude had to like try to catch fish, but it was too hard. This dude eventually like lived for 78 days. Then a boat finally saw him, but it was a war boat, American. But he was Japanese. They passed him by. They were like, sorry, we can't pick you up. And he lived out there. This dude ended up catching a shark, a couple of them, to eat. Okay? He would catch rainwater. He survived a storm. It was crazy. And he lived 133 days on the ocean with no help. Then he finally reached shore, and it was like still hard to even get to shore. That's step by step. It was just, can I survive a day? Can I survive one more day? Can I survive one more meal? Can I do this? Can I do... That is insanity. Look him up. Look that guy up. Just type 133 days at sea alone or something like that. Survival. It is a crazy story. I watched like 30-minute video on it. You guys, you don't have to face sharks. You don't have to beat a shark up butt with your bare hands. Yeah, the shark bit him a couple of times. But yeah, he beat the shark up. He lured the shark with the bird that he caught. It was crazy. Guys, day by day, step by step, take care of business. That's all there is. Let's see the last thing. Product review. I showed this a few times, but here's the entire thing of Shaq's dunk contest That guy was the winner. Between his legs, spinning behind his, that is crazy. That guy was 5'9". But the other ones, let me see some other ones. Okay, that was the main guy right there. Oh no, oh yeah, dang! It's like he's floating. Was that the only one that? Oh, okay, there's more of them online, but yes, this dunk. I wouldn't say it's like if an NBA player did it, wouldn't it be like the greatest of all time? I still think that's Vince Carter, but it's extremely good, especially for a 5'9" guy. Like that's crazy dunk. This dunk contest might be the way of the future. This might be how it needs to go down, because NBA players can't keep up to guys that do it 24/7. And if you work hard, you can do other things better than NBA players too. Make sure that those things are basketball things, not just dunks. But yes, keep putting in the work out there. I love it a lot. All right. That is my time. No one got the live stream or the trivia question right again, so I'll ask it again next week. Look up the answers better. All right. Don't forget the quote of the day, guys, is believe in yourself. Show up to Friday's tryout. Make sure you guys show up in droves so that it's exciting, that it's action-packed. And I'll see you guys soon. Let's really prepare for this year so we can win this year and then make a huge mark next year so you can have exactly what you want at every single level. I'll talk to you guys soon. My name is John Sanders, and I'm out! Reese's Pieces, everybody.
Go, never ran to the goal. Top grind, no cap, I'm built from the cold. Limitless vibe when the pressure take hold. Gotta hold on tight, find a reason, find a light. D1 mindset, if I fall, I still fight. You want glory, I want gain, that's the price. Grace got strength, but the greatest got the mind. 40% left when your brain yells, stop. Little pain till the pain feels soft. Find new heights when the peaks fall off. Right shot for 'em, make the whole bag pop. Don't trip on your flaws, play the strengths you got. What you can do now really matter a lot. Life is a process, every loss get caught. I grow when I find every spot I'm not. Rare good timing, but that don't mean none. 10,000 hours, only 100 feel fun. Still focus, still grind, still rise, still run. Games hit harder than the drill's ever done. Yeah, I'm locked in, my shop never fold. Ran through it, go, never ran to the goal. Talk grind, no cap, I'm built from the cold. Limitless vibe when the pressure take hold. Yeah, I'm locked in, my shop never fold. Ran through it, go, never ran to the goal. Talk grind, no cap, I'm built from the cold. Limitless vibe when the pressure take hold. Yeah, fear fade quick, reward fade too. Only self-try, stay stuck like glue. More the life than ball, more the ball in hoops. Learn every step, that's the whole breakthrough. Run through goals, not to them, that's key. Push past limits, no matter what you see. Next game big, even if it ain't deep. When a real big game, he already in beat. Fans watch games, real players train. Don't skip reps, just to watch big names. Wisdom be strength in a long-term frame. On the court, let go, all the off-court pain. Great ain't magic, great comes slow. Pain grind ups, downs that growth. Wall up strong when they hit that post. If they score through that, autograph that pro. Failure is a reset, smarter reload. Perfect slow motion never wins that road. Move too safe, then you never really grow. Be the best on your squad, claim that role. Westbrook Hart came back on full. Work so heavy, he jumped higher than before. When it's tryout time, would you rather be told you the best one cut than the worst one roll? Locked in, yeah. Yeah, I'm locked in, my shot never fold. Ran through it, go, never ran to the goal. Talk grind, no cap, I'm built from the cold. Limitless vibe when the pressure take hold, yeah. I'm in the gym like, yeah. Yeah. I'm in the gym like, yeah. Lights on, game tight, let's run it up. Drip too clean when I lace